So we've been here. We've been doing business here for over 20 years, and I almost feel like I have Panamanian status. But I love it here, and it's to see how the culture and the energy has evolved is very exciting, and the cultural energy and the retail sophistication has grown significantly, and it's great to watch it, to be part of it, and to experience it. So I think the Latin customer is way more sophisticated. They're digitally way more sophisticated, and they've realized and come to know that they have access to everything everywhere because of this new digital transformation. And I think they're very intentional about their purchases. They're intentional about the brands they consume and how they spend their fragile disposable income. And to the degree we're able to be part of that, it's a privilege that we don't take for granted. So we've always believed that to have a sustainable business, you need to have a very authentic relationship with the customer, which ideally should begin with not just what's on their body, but what's on their mind, and not just what they stand in, but what they stand for. And that's something that we've always taken to heart. And it's very much about the product we bring to market. It's about the stories that we tell in the process and how we've chosen to relate to the audiences that we've had, the customers that we've had over the years. Technology has changed everything. It's changed how we consume what we consume and to the degree we consume it and from whom we consume it. So embrace the change that we're living through and understanding that it can either be the greatest encumbrance or the greatest opportunity. And I think it enables us to reach people in unique and interesting and meaningful ways. And it's something that we don't, very much a part of how we present ourselves to the world on an ongoing basis. As much as it is changed now, is as much as it's still change tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. AI is changing everything, but I think it adds an energy and an enthusiasm to what we do is what makes the fashion business so great. The challenge is to speak to people about what's on their mind, and ultimately that is what influences what will be on their body. And that's not always the same geographically everywhere, so that is probably the biggest part and the biggest opportunity with this new technology. So how do we connect with people? How do we relate to them? And how do we think globally, but how do we react locally? And how do we communicate locally? So that is the challenge. And what is inspiring, what motivates Panamanians is not always the same that motivates Americans, and certainly today, and certainly not the same with Europeans. So our challenge is to listen better and be very socially aware in the moment. We're very excited about the opportunity that we feel this relationship that we have here is, and our footprint here in Panama, and our platform here in Panama. And I think it hopefully opens up a gateway of Central and Latin as well as South America. And we're very motivated to listen and to understand what's on people's bodies and how we can ultimately be relevant to them in their individual and unique ways. And we're excited to see where this takes us. And I think Panama is in many ways a gateway to much of what happens south of America, and we're very excited. The relationship is not a new one, but it's still changing every day.